Good evening, everyone. We are here for more Mushroom Cup action live at Spa-Francorchamps, the legendary Belgium track. We're here checking this race out. Figured we'd give Bone a little assistance here in the commentator's booth. So let's see how this one goes. Bone, how are you doing today?
We are good, Greg. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you stepping in here. Love.
Yeah, I'll be a bit rusty, that's for damn sure.
Who else is here? Anyone else?
We also have B-Tom joining us in the party. Not sure if he can hear me right now, and not sure if he'll choose to speak or not, but he is here.
Yeah, I can hear you guys. It's gonna
We
be
get
a
that
wet race, by the way.
live race reaction.
Like the whole race is wet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, looks like we're in for it then. A wet Belgian race ahead of us. That's going to be interesting. Of course, Drivers' Championship is settled. Justin Schrei taking that one as of the last race. Now with an insurmountable lead over Soa there, who definitely had some bad luck in some key moments. That's for sure, particularly the Spain race and last time out at Baku. Things just not quite going his way, and unfortunately for him, Justin has now finished that deal off, so it's just going to be a completely free race in terms of the championship. It's just going to be the last race of the season. Looking forward to Season 2, which is going to start right away next week, but we're just going to enjoy this one.
There is something to look out for, though. The Ferrari team is leading by 15 over the Kick Sauber team for constructors. So, something to
Oh,
look out
very
there.
good.
Yeah.
All right, I did not even realize that. So we'll keep an eye on that. Ferrari and Kick Sauber. That's Hemi. And with the addition of Guapo, he's going to be an exciting newcomer. Definitely has some hype around him and his performance. Of course, we have some well-known names here. Kaname, B-Tom. B-Tom out right on the track right now.
It's a full wet race, folks.
Full wet race.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be sketch.
There is a complaint or two about Parc Ferme being on. Folks, this is a league race. I don't know what to tell you.
Gotta adapt. That's all I gotta say. In general, your setup shouldn't be insanely different because it is Spa after all. You don't want to sacrifice all of your straight line speed, but of course, some adjustments will make the difference, that's for sure.
But there's guys in the chat
it's worth
saying
it.
Restart. Are you kidding me, guys?
There's actually guys saying restart. That's insane. Come on, guys.
If weather's on approximate, it could change like a little bit from day to day too, man. Come on, guys.
No, it's like 70, I think 72 to 75%.
No, B-Tom's probably not upset.
Pretty heavy.
You know, Kaname is probably going to take advantage of that too. Kaname is pretty quick in the wet.
Konami
Generally,
and Jordan will be very happy.
yeah, generally people on the controller
really
do a little better, if not a lot better, when it gets wet. Now B-Tom on a lap. He's going to hear me talking in his ear. This is kind of weird. I don't know if I want to do this.
No, it's fine.
Of course, got to keep the battery in mind. Don't want to use it all up, but this is a huge straight, so you want to use a lot of it, of course. We also have Draco and Soa on laps as well. Purple sector 2, but that's probably because Draco is the furthest car along right now. So he's going to set his lap time right away here. We'll see what that is. B-Tom going through No Name, avoiding the gravel, using all the track. Kaname going out for his lap as well, and then Draco gets the first lap done with a 42.2. Now we're going to watch Soa as he heads down this very, very long, like tough right-hander that's really hard to get the car to do what you want it to do because it just goes on forever. And then through Pouin, trying to maintain the speed as much as possible. So always has a good lap in him. He's definitely known for his qualifying potential. And lately he's been putting some really good races together as well. Vitom now gets ahead of Draco into the 41s, 41.7. Guapo having connection issues, not ideal. He hasn't got out of the box yet, or out of the garage, but hopefully he gets back in here soon. Soa now finishing his lap, just running out of deployment there, and it'll be a 42.6 for Soa. I think he definitely won't be too happy with that one. I think he can find a lot more time. Hazy, 43.4. Kaname now, let's see what he's up to in the McLaren. And then Goatley as well is here looking to make a splash as he always does. Hopefully he can qualify towards the front. We can see some of him. Chenzo as well. Let's speak about Chenzo. Chenzo, it's his final race here in the Mushroom Cup. He will do reserve races, or do reserves from time to time and come fill in, but in terms of being a full-time driver, this is Chenzo's final race in the Mushroom Cup. And right now he's on P3. Kaname about to finish his lap here. But Chenzo is definitely a legend, probably the most championships out of anyone by a long stretch. So he certainly left a huge mark, and sad to see him go. But he's still around, still in the Lightning Cup, still obviously available, just not on a full-time basis. Kaname now in P2, behind Vitom by 0.07 of a second there. And Froggy, looks like he had an issue on that first lap, because his time is well below anyone else. Hemi hasn't really set a lap yet. I think he's just trying to get a feel for the track. And then we have Jordan. Justin yet to set his lap, but Jordan as well is going to be a key player in that Constructors' Championship, which of course is going to come down to between him and Shry, and then Hemi and Guapo, who hopefully get back, at least Guapo's sake, hopefully he gets back into the lobby. He's still in the box right now. But now Jordan, purple sector 2, according to the minimap. Not 100% sure, sometimes it flashes up when it's not supposed to. And looks like he's going to run out of battery here, just a little early. All the deploy used on this lap, so it's going to hurt him a little bit as he accelerates out of this final chicane, which is always a very, very difficult corner. And Jordan into P8 for now, 42.8, right ahead of Goatley. Froggy did improve to a more reasonable time there. He's in P10. And then Spenny looking to finish off his lap here through that final chicane. In the Red Bull, crossing the line. What will it be for Spenny? P12 only, 43.5. Rostachich going to be out there just kind of collecting data. He does have to serve a qualifying ban for this race due to a no-call, no-show, so to speak. So we're going to see what he can do from the back of the grid. And Adrian in the other McLaren alongside Kaname. Want to see him score some points. He's definitely capable. But this is a very, very, very quick grid now. It's amazing how much it's grown in like a year. Charisma, one of the other reserves, retiring from the session. Looks like he's right there, parked on the final corner, on the start-finish straight. The Alpine there, now removed from the screen, but he's going to do no better than 16th place, and that's probably going to get beaten. So he might be joining Rasta at the back of this
Greg,
grid.
I have a steward question for you, bro.
Yes?
You are the head steward of this league. I have a question. Any penalties or penalty points incurred during this race? How does that work, considering it's a finale?
Well, the main issue is we implemented the system not at the start of the season to begin with, so it didn't really have the amount of time to actually matter. And to be honest, the drivers did a very good job of keeping it clean. There wasn't that many reports, so usually what you would do is reset it, which honestly doesn't even make much of a difference because only one person has a penalty point right now.
What about in terms of
So
something like, let's say someone picks up a quali ban or like a ban that, or some kind of penalty that affects their next race results? What
that would
happens
still apply, I believe. But in
to the next
terms of,
season?
yeah, I think if someone did something to deserve a quali ban tonight, they would have to serve it for the next
It's
race.
Chenzo's last race. What if he just decides to kill everyone and leave?
I don't think he's going to do that. But that's an interesting
He
situation
should. He fucking should. I would.
for league administration.
Yeah.
I'd rather not find out what I would like to do in that situation.
All that admin shit's not for me, bro.
Yeah, you could say that.
What does that mean?
I mean, I'm talking about me, sorry. I'm talking about me as well. Fuck. Some of this shit, boys. Anyway,
ladies and gentlemen,
Chenzo.
This is T-Bone here, joined by Greg Jennings and B-Tom. Thank you, Greg.
Let's keep an eye on Chenzo here. One of his final qualifying laps. On a full-time basis, as we said. He's not gone forever. He's just not going to be here consistently. Let's see what he gets up to. I know he's really good at Belgium. He's always gotten some pretty good results here, whether it is dry or wet. He's always fighting for that win. But of course, like I said, the grid has certainly grown a lot. But I still think he's capable. Now heading through the very long right-hander towards No Name. Want to use a little bit of the battery here, but not too much. Oh, he touches the inside curb there a little bit. I think that's going to compromise the balance of the car just ever so slightly. Might lose him a little bit of time now through the second sector chicane. Approaching Stavlo, which is going to be a lot more difficult when it gets wet, when the race starts. But for now, it's an easy flat. Now Chenzo's going to have to be careful here just not to run out of battery. He's really good with that as well. Through the final chicane. Don't want to mess it up here. Very easy to do so. Lose a little bit of time. Looks like Rasta has finished his running for now. And Chenzo did not improve there, I don't think. But he did move up a position, or something happened there because, of course, Rasta did get bumped down. And then we have Justin Schrei as well. Let's not forget about him. He is our driver's champion, so we'll see what he can get up to. He's definitely good of a capable of a really good hot lap. Kaname beating B-Tom for now, 41.5, but it's very close. And that's a very long lap as well, so that even makes it even more close. But we'll see what Justin does here. Purple through Sector 2. Guapo still not setting a time.
We just
4
give a little
minutes
love
now
here
left.
to Schrei winning the championship the other night, man. Well deserved. Shout out to Schrei.
Very consistent season from Schrei. And yeah, wrapped it up with 1 race to go. Not always easy to do that. But now Schrei into the top 5 for now. Looks like Limitless Draco here is really competitive tonight. He's definitely
my controller vibrating.
He's definitely up there. Excited to see what he can do. And then Soa, like I mentioned, very capable of putting a good lap together. He is the closest to Kaname and B-Tom right now. But, of course, 1 run at the end of the session still left to go. Time is winding down. Looks like Goatley is on a hot lap, potentially. In the Aston Martin. P9 for now. Careful not to get on the gravel there. see what kind of time he can do when this is all said and done. Let's also see if Hemi decides to set a time or not. Right now he's doing his usual kind of practice session stuff. Looks like Goatley had a little bit of an issue there with the traction, but overall a very good lap now into P5, right behind his teammate, Limitless Draco. Illyrian now finally on his outlap, and so is Guapo. Let's keep an eye on what he's going to do in the Kick Sauber. Alright, he really slowed down there to kind of maximize the length of the straight. Now again, the lap started here. Can easily throw the lap away on turn 1. And now, of course, up the iconic Eau Rouge and Radion. Very easy today in these cars. And looks like there's some cars ahead of him. That's Hemi, I believe. No, that's not Hemi. That is Williams? Or no, an Alpine. And he gets out of the way. Anyway, doesn't matter. Guapo said he was purple through Sector 1, which sometimes is a good sign or a bad sign around here. Maybe you just use too much battery, or maybe you have a really, really good car. And you nailed that first corner.
To clarify here, is B-Tom and Kaname qualifying starting from the front, or are they doing a...
Looks like they're qualifying for now.
No. By the way, I just want to mention B-Tom raced here really recently, had a good race. So these guys have been here recently too.
Interested to see what Guapo's going to do here. This is going to be his final lap, his one and only lap.
He has dedicated this race to Spinella King. Am I allowed to go there or no?
I don't know about that.
Well, here's AG Guapo. He's not stopping till he sees a checkered flag or God, folks. Crossing the line.
Very good. So he's going to start P3, or maybe someone can beat that time. Everyone now on a lap here, or about to begin one. Let's see what B-Tom does here. End of his lap. This will be his final lap. Crossing the line. Wow, big step forward. Into the 40s.
Ice in his veins. Ice in his veins. Folks, B-Tom just got back from the X-ray clinic. It is confirmed he's got that dog in him.
Absolutely. That was a monster lap. Froggy crosses the line P5 with a 42.1, which is bumped down to P6. Because Draco did improve there as well. He did a 41.9.
The only place it's safe to play with Dracos, folks.
Keeping an eye on Kaname. He's been the closest to B-Tom so far. They've just been exchanging laps.
How about the
hemorrhoid, see if he can step up the pace. But that is a big gap right now.
I like to see Hemi though, bro. Hemi's fighting for the constructors,
and Hemi,
he's got a teammate. Or he's got a teammate with him.
Oh, this is huge because Justin's crossed the line and it's over for him, P9, and Jordan's in P12 right now.
Keep in mind, Guapo was saying he's not happy about the full white race.
Soa! What a lap from Soa. P2.
Sheesh.
Man, what could have been, eh, T-Bone? If he just had a couple things go his way. But either way, he's going to look to do well tonight. Kaname finishing off his lap here. P2 for him, just going to bump Soa down there, but still that gap ahead to B-Tom is relatively large. But of course, wet weather ahead of us. Anything can happen here. It's going to be harder to overtake, but easier to make mistakes for sure.
I want to call out all the quote-unquote fast drivers who are scared to race in the rain. If you're a good driver, you'll race in any conditions at any track in the game. Figure it out.
Absolutely. You are right. Me personally, I know it's going to rain in Belgium, but I always did not like it because the track is just so fast and so dangerous, and you don't want to compromise the car too much, and driving in the wet's always dangerous, but it's fun. It is fun.
In this game, is it possible for it to be raining at one part of the track but not the other?
No.
Especially at a certain... No, not at all?
No.
Okay. I feel like this would be one of the tracks where it's most likely to happen, but no.
That would make sense, yeah, from a pure real estate perspective. I think they did in the older ones. I never played them, but from what I've ever played, it's always been... It's never been localized weather. It's always been
they should do that,
general.
Bro. Like, part of the track's dry. That's cool.
Because that's usually what happens in real life, right? Like, most of the track is dry, but then one corner or so is wet, and if you try it on the dry tire, you're just going to crash. So...
Hey, EA, man, implement that. Come on.
It's, like, usually down to, like, the worst corner. It's not the whole track sometimes.
Greg, in older games, or maybe, like, GT7, it had it, because I've played this track where that's happened
GT7
before.
has an amazing weather system.
Yeah, I couldn't. That's probably the game I had that. Yeah.
The dry and the wet line is much more advanced than this game. But anyway, B-Tom now, pole position ahead of Kaname, Soa and Hemi right behind them, and then Guapo, Hemi's teammate, in P5, followed by Limitless Draco, Chenzo in his final race, and then Jordan did improve there into PA. I did not even mention that. Good lap from Jordan, ahead of Froggy Boggy and Goatley, Justin Illyrian, DRS, Adriami, K7, Spenny, Hazy, and I missed the last couple, but we'll get to him. Anyway.
Folks, quick message if I may, Greg.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Finale here. First season on the new game. Shry clinched the title. But there are two drivers leaving after this race, man. Limitless Draco moving to reserve. And this one hurts, man. Chenzo, as we said, arguably our greatest driver ever, our most decorated driver ever.
Absolutely.
So this will be his last full-time race. So I just want to personally thank Chenzo for everything he's done for the league. And before all these fast guys were here, you know, we had Greg, Chenzo, and B-Tom was around, but we didn't even have competition for him. So nothing but love for Chenzo, man.
Absolutely. Chenzo's a class act on the track as well.
One more note. This race dedicated to Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan.
This week's been absolutely crazy with that. Anyway, it's going to be very dangerous here up this first couple... Well, I guess the first corner, and then obviously up Eau Rouge and Radion in the rain. Some people might overstep it. You got to be ready. Cars are going to be close together.
We asked B-Tom if it might dry at the end.
Nah, it's wet the entire time.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, so
about the track?
a rained out race. Intermediate tires probably the whole race.
Will be this way for the entire race, yeah.
Folks, round 12. Greg Jennings here on commentary. I'm T-Bone, and I'll be joining him. Greg, take it away, buddy. You're the man.
All right. We're looking forward to this one. It's going to be very important just to get a clean run through this turn one here. 5 lights are upon us for the final round of the Mushroom Cup. We are away. Want to be extra patient with the car. Looks like someone has not moved out of the back there. But anyway, up in front, Kaname, like we said earlier, really good in the wet weather in particular. Maybe he makes his move early. There's some wings flying, though, further back. I saw a Kick Sauber wing fly in the air. That might have been Guapo. XM has been disqualified. So I think he was the driver who did not go. And now the drivers head up the Kemmel Straight here. B-Tom comfortably ahead of Kaname. Anyone thinking about it further back? Looks like back here at the back of the field, it's Mayhem. Goatley, Illyrian, and Shry all close together. Goatley just going off the track there, making contact, and Illyrian and Goatley have exited. Stage left. And Shry has taken advantage of that, moving up to P10. But from here on out, it's going to be hard to get a move done. The engines are going to get hot, and the tires don't really wear too much. Does anyone try the no stop? Is that even possible? I don't even know. We'll see.
We tried it at Britain. It didn't work very well, so...
Yeah, my gut tells me no, but I'd love to see someone try. Hemi in P4, and like we mentioned, something happened to his teammate Guapo, or I thought something did. His wing actually looks intact. That's interesting. And Hemi's does as well, but I thought I saw some green bodywork flying in the air. Either way, it doesn't matter. Goatley in P13 after that moment with Illyrian, who is in dead last, unfortunately. Just behind Adrium and Charisma. Rasta trying to get through the field here. He's got the Maestro ahead of him, and Hazy and Goatley battling now for P12. Goatley on the inside, Beatom with the fastest lap, of course, which is going to probably change throughout this race as the conditions change. The track looks pretty wet for now. It's not too significant of a dry line, at least from our perspective here. And I think Goatley has some damage. Yes, he does. So that's going to hamper him, unfortunately. Oh, what's this? Hemi and Draco going side by side up Radion there. Oh, they're making contact on the straight. Hemi now on the inside, and Draco cuts the track there to maintain the position, I believe. That was interesting. So, Kaname wants to try and get this move done sooner rather than later, of course. He's right behind Beatom. But now is not the place to be behind him. He's going to have a little bit of dirty air here. And you'll see the cars just separate just a little bit. But maybe an opportunity is coming. We will find out. Sawa just trying to stay with them, which would be a very good achievement in itself. And then Draco just holding off from Hemi there. Was not having it. Chenzo is up one position. Let's check that as well. So Draco up 2. Couple drivers up 1. Spenny's up 5. Great start for Spenny, who is our biggest gainer so far. As well as Rasta, tied for that. And Hazy moving up 4 positions. Oh, Kaname Beatom going for it here in the final chicane. Beatom trying to swing it around the outside there, which is going to turn into the advantageous line. Kaname with the fastest lap, which is beaten by Draco because of that battling. Oh, and something's happened to Jordan. I think he lost some positions there. He's down to P8 and Guapo's right there. He's going to have to back off here. You don't want to go side by side up the hill. And Kaname has to recoup and try again at another time. And like I said, the race, as it goes on, the engine's going to get a little bit overworked. There's not going to be any DRS. And you're going to be stuck behind a car the whole time if you're not careful. That really does limit your power eventually on this game. And of course, like we said, you don't have DRS either, so it's a double whammy. So just trying to stay with him, as we said. He's in P3 for now. Trying to just keep this good qualifying effort and turn it into a good solid race here. And who knows, something could happen ahead. And let's check on Hemi as well. Looks like he's lost a bit of time from Draco there. See the rear end kind of step out a little bit. Chenzo's trying to get closer to Hemi, as well as Guapo and Shry. Just ahead of his teammate now. Right now, the Kick Saubers would be scoring more points than them. That's for sure. But anything can happen here. We've already seen a few mistakes. Track getting a little bit faster as the cars wear that dry line in. Looks like something happened back there to Froggy. I think he lost a position there to K7. Had just a rough exit on the final chicane. I saw his car kind of whipping out there. And now K7 is ahead for the final points paying position on lap 4. Froggy trying to get this move done, but he's ran out of battery there, and K7 just has a little bit more than him. So he's going to have to try again another time here. It's too far back for a move.
Fantastic, bro. I'm loving watching this, Greg. Thank you.
Who are you watching, Bone?
Watching your stream.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, what drivers caught your eye so far?
I actually have you muted because there's like a 5-second delay. No spoiler, but yeah. No, I love this, bro. I want to give a shout out to Charisma, of course, and Froggy, the younger guys, K7, Go Lee, who's joining next year, and Mike Oxlong, bro. If you're watching, you're in full time next season. Get well soon, and can't wait to have you here. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Hugh.
Very good. Yeah, speaking of Charisma and Rasta, they've both made a pit stop, probably to repair a damaged wing, if I had to guess. Because these intermediate tires should last quite a while.
One more note, Greg. Lately, Kaname's been putting on a show. Like, he had some crazy battles with Hemi, MacT, B-Tom, some crazy racing. So something to look out for here, too.
Absolutely. We're going to keep an eye on him and B-Tom up front. We're trying to catch the whole field here. Justin, under a little bit of pressure from Guapo.
I don't understand. I thought B-Tom's bad in the rain now. That's what I've been told. That's what everyone says, even B-Tom. I hear him. He's there clicking away. I know he can hear me. Hey, B-Tom.
Well, it's like I said, Bone, for one thing, you don't have the DRS, so your engine does work a little bit harder, and that will actually overheat it a little bit. And also, it's just harder to overtake as well.
Where did one race last week? B-Tom took the intermediates 25 laps. That was at Silverstone.
Yeah.
In the LSR race, 25 laps, bro.
The intermediates are very, very durable. Usually they
25.
I know. I hope someone's gonna try it tonight. It might be possible. I'm not driving right now, but it might be possible.
Yo, do you think? Can you just go the whole race on inters?
Yes.
If it's like this, yeah, okay.
It depends on tire wear and just the exact conditions. If it's not the right
try
conditions.
It, bro. Please try it, bro. No pit stop
not
race.
Gonna dry out like it did at Britain.
Bro, that's a new fucking challenge, B-Tom. You gotta try it, bro.
I don't think it would be possible here, though.
Yeah,
Anything's
the tire wear
possible.
might be a little higher. It is a little bit. Obviously, you have less downforce on the car.
Yeah, I literally took out a wing knowing that it was going to be a wet race, so...
Love this, man.
Kaname right behind B-Tom. And he's going for it on the inside. What happens here? B-Tom eventually getting the inside. The cars kind of get hooked a little bit there, but Kaname has a shot now.
Bro, these guys are the best dance partners I've ever seen in these games.
Oh, B-Tom trying to hold on to the outside. He does. Kaname's there. They touch just a little bit, but it's neck and neck. Who's going to back out here? Is anyone going to back out? This is going to be interesting.
No, bro, these guys don't.
And there it goes. I knew it. Kaname. Oh, looks like the safety car is out. What happened there? Something happened.
Kaname, dude, I told you not to bring out safety cars in my league.
I think Charisma crashed somehow.
I think that was Charisma. Yeah, I think you're right, B-Tom.
I'm kidding, Kaname.
I think Charisma crashed somewhere further back, and that has brought the safety car, and I think Ross is going to be happy with that.
That's the first time I've seen B-Tom and Kaname actually hit each other.
I think now...
there is bound to happen. In the rain up Rouge.
I think now it's going to be a good idea to get some fresh inners on, and I think from here you'll probably be able to make it, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's about
I love this
4%
shit.
per lap entirely.
4%, and it is a long lap, of course. So we'll see how that fares for the drivers, but I think most of them are going to come in here. You'd be crazy not to. Track position is important, but I don't know if the one stop is as good now if the pack is all bunched up. Or
While
not the
we're here, I
one
just want
stop,
to give
sorry, the
one
no
shout out
stop.
here to Greg Jennings, man. I know he retired coming into this season, but he has like really just flourished in the role of steward. He's the best head steward I've ever seen in limited time, man.
Oh,
So I
goodness.
want to just give Greg his love, man. He's killing it, and all the admin shit, commentary. You guys know what Greg does. I call him the straw that stirs the drink. So shout out to Greg, man.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, stewarding's difficult, man. It's very hard, but I try to put myself in the driver's shoes as much as possible, and maybe some situations I'm a bit more lenient than others. I am generally a proponent of letting guys race a little bit, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But thank you both.
And folks, that PayPal and Venmo information is available for Greg.
So top two in the pits here. Everyone's gonna come in the pits. Why would you not? So does anyone double stack here? Looks like no teammates are too close together besides the Saubers. Maybe. Nope, they're not going to double stack. I think everyone's relatively okay. So no one really got screwed
was it
over
an
too much
intentional
there.
one there?
I didn't see what happened. I was watching ahead. Not even sure where he was.
Uncalled for it. Either way, shout out Charisma, bro. A lot of Charisma. Great
And I
kid.
think he is trying no traction as well. Like he's trying to get used to that. So
he wouldn't do it on purpose.
and definitely, like I said, like Spa in the wet with the car set up the way it is. It's not the easiest track to learn that on.
Just for the record, folks, when I lose it for causing a safety car, it is extremely hypocritical, and it is a pot calling the kettle black. Because I don't think anyone's done it more than me.
T-Bone's a mastermind at causing
I
safety
think,
cars.
yeah, I think some people who know me can see the hypocrisy in it. For sure.
There's an art, there's a technique. We're not
You're
going
a
to say it
beast.
on air though. We can't spread that.
Problem is, man, Greg Jennings came in here, started like enforcing rules, started to chill out. Nope. Terrible.
Oh,
I can't even take $10 payments anymore. I told you I'd make penalties disappear. Cut it off.
This grid is absolutely cracked tonight. Like Chenzo's having a great race and he's only in P6. Normally he would be winning this race pretty
things,
handily.
Limitless Draco having a great race, and Hemi.
Yes.
He knows about the constructors fight, man. In the last two races, last race I think Hemi was top 3. In this race, obviously he's quote unquote trying, based off his qualifying. So, and
So
Hemi likes Serene too.
What was the gap? Do you remember? Sorry, the constructors. Because right now it's getting
15
closer.
points.
15 for Ferrari, right?
Ferrari was up 15.
So right now, let's see, Hemi would get
1
10.
lap for fastest. 1 point for
So
fastest.
right now the Ferraris would still maintain that if the race finished as it is right now, because Guapo and Jordan are both out of the points. So it's really up to Hemi and Shry for now. If that gap gets a little bigger, it might change. Or if the bottom two can get into the top 10, which I think they definitely can, then we'll see what happens there. But it is getting closer.
In a way, Hemi did luck out with his teammate being AG Guapo, you know?
Absolutely.
Quite a good driver, yeah.
And Guapo has not had an easy race, and I think now is going to be an opportunity for him to maybe make up for the start, because I think he was involved in a little incident there. Didn't quite see it.
Crazy. Lightning outside. Yeah.
And I think I saw in the comments there, I forgot who said it, but yes, the dry line is definitely showing.
The good thing about Greg, I guess you don't have to show the tires.
Yeah, it's
Everyone's
pretty
on
easy.
the inters. Everyone's on the inters. Just go, just in case. Did anyone do something dumb?
No, everyone's got relatively fresh tires. Rasta
If
did it a little
Leader
bit
was here, you
earlier.
know,
Yeah,
Leader
Leader
would
would be
be a
changing that.
fucking. He'd
But
be on like the softs.
Rasta, his tires are a little bit older just because he was so further back when the safety car came out. So it's
And
not a
folks,
huge deal
quickly
though.
though, when it comes to strategy, the two gentlemen in the voice party with me are probably 1A and 1B, just in terms of making the right calls at the right times. So I
Yeah.
usually try to follow whatever they do if I'm in the same race as them.
Unfortunately, like B Tom said, because the conditions are stable, this one is pretty much sorted out in terms of strategy, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Unless
Yeah.
another
I
safety
think
car
everyone will
comes
go to
out,
the end
that
game.
might be an interesting call.
B Tom,
But it might be sorted here.
when you ask for the weather update, B Tom, does it say anything about it maybe clearing at some point or any
It says it's
time?
gonna get lighter, but I think it's just gonna be a wet race, just with the drier line, let's say.
Right on.
Yeah, a little bit more grip. Safety car finally in this lap. They always take a damn long time around Spa. But here we go. Kaname, another shot here to see if he can take the lead. There's going to be a little bit of
I'm liking
chaos
this
here.
race, man. Liking this. Not like it's like heavy wet, you know?
Oh yeah, it's very raceable. And, you know, DRS is very, very strong here normally, so without it, it's definitely a lot more difficult to get those moves done, but when you do, it's very special.
Do you
Now
anticipate the
B-Tom
DRS? Never mind.
launching from Kaname, it looks like. Yes, he is. Just before Blanchiment. And now the entire field heading through that final chicane onto lap 9. Just before halfway here, safety car briefly stalling things, but now we are underway. Green flag is in the air. No one really in a position to do a move besides the Ferrari of Jordan. Is he on the inside of Hazy? He is. Careful not to touch the Guapo ahead in the kick Sauber. I think Jordan just got away with that one. He's now into P12. But everyone else relatively spaced out. Kaname 8/10 or so away from B-Tom. He's got some work to do. Looks like a couple drivers have got some penalties there. Maybe they were side by side? Might have missed that. But it was Illyrian and Goatley both getting 3 seconds. So, like I said, the strategy is probably sorted from this point forward. So it's just about wheel-to-wheel action, what you can get done on track. Chenzo has Schrei all over him. I mentioned Schrei from time to time. He is one of those drivers that is very good in the wet weather as well. But Schrei just has to back off there for now. No room to make a move at this part of the circuit, that's for sure, especially in these conditions. Oh, just got to be a little careful there. I think there's a little bit of a rear lock, but Schrei controlled it. And he does have a little bit of an advantage in terms of battery over Chenzo. But again, it's just harder to get these moves done. Rasta making up for it a little bit there in P16. Getting past Adrian. And B-Tom, fastest lap. So yeah, we're definitely speeding up. Fresh tires, of course, will help with that.
Quick shout out to Danny, Rick, and PRL in the chat, folks. PRL on the weekends, it's midnight Eastern time, North America. They have a tier 2 Friday,
no.
tier 1
Yeah.
Saturday, and message me if you want to get in there.
Yeah, BRL's
sure.
a great league. Absolutely.
For sure, man. Australian league, nothing but class. They're one of the leagues I look up to, man. So shout out to Danny, Rick, PRL. I know he's in the chat watching too, so it means a lot. Thank you, Danny.
Schrei and Chenzo just holding off for now is Schrei, but he was getting close there. Kaname not quite as close to B-Tom as he was earlier. Gap now growing. to above a second. And Hemi is falling back a little bit from Draco as well. Eton really doing well here, extending the gap. Kaname struggling a little bit more. And now Soa's all over the back of the McLaren. 1/10 or so the difference. Approaching this chicane. Is there an opportunity for a move? Probably not for now. But maybe it's not far away. Spenny with a 3-second. No, that's not good. He was having a great race. But there are several drivers that would pass him. Froggy Boggy, though, getting it as well. So damage isn't as bad. Looks like Froggy's into the pit lane for some reason. Some damage perhaps leading him there. Oh, the safety car is out or something. Is it a VSC?
Yeah, VSC.
Okay. Something happened there. Not quite sure what it was. The pack is really slow back here. Goatley and Illyrian getting close together. Froggy looks like left the session. He has retired as well. So his race is over. Just got to be careful here. Don't know when it's going to end. Don't want to get caught out. And you don't want to lose too much time either. It's a fine balance, especially in the wet weather. Makes the delta a little bit more unpredictable, I find. And now I think we have restarted here. And no one, as far as I can tell, has gotten the drive-through penalty. So good for everybody. And Shrai, as we mentioned, just getting closer to Chenzo. But of course, if it was dry, it'd be a lot easier to get your car alongside or even ahead of the other car before the brakes are even applied. But now you really have to earn it in these conditions. Maybe a little bit of a mistake as well from the driver in front might help you. Because otherwise, it's difficult. So now K7 would be in P8. Because Spenny's penalty, of course, will drop him some positions.
B-Tom is T-Bone. I've just been watching you a bit, bro. I have a couple tips and pointers after the race.
Just gonna do some film review.
No, he made some mistakes, bro. Just the shifting and shit. I'll talk to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, nothing too crazy going on.
It's a great race, bro. I'm liking it.
It's just one of those races you just don't want to beat yourself at this point. Don't want to put it into the wall.
Sure. Shout out to man Sawa, of course, Hemi, Spenny's Pub Hub. We love Spenny. And Jordan 2 Wavy. I got to give a shout out to Jordan 2 Wavy, bro. This guy's really the backbone of what we do as well, man. He is so influential. He helps so much, bro. We got to give Jordan his flowers too, Greg. Like,
he
does
has great
a lot
taste
for
in
us,
music
bro.
as well.
Don't hold that against him, bro. Don't hold it against him. To be fair, I think you were wrong there, but again.
Yeah, probably. Who knows?
I gotta be careful here.
Who knows? Anyway.
I love the documentary, bro. You know that.
Oh, it's a classic. How could you not?
Not even the game's best album, though. Okay, we're not going there. We're not going there. We're not going there.
Guapo.
So,
Oh, K7. I think he lagged out or something. What happened there? He was ghosted.
I'm not sure. I'll send him an invite.
I think he's good. I think he's fine.
Question in the comments for Greg. Danny says, his Amir is getting on the power out of turn 1, a wet patch. Maybe more for B-Tom, but...
I'll see what it looks like here.
The final chicane in turn 1, it's pretty bad.
B-Tom says pretty bad, okay. Talk about immersiveness,
Especially
folks. We
rear
got
locking
B-Tom.
into those corners.
B-Tom setting fastest laps and talking to me at the same time, folks.
Oh,
Crazy.
someone got a 10-second. Who was that? Was that
Billy.
K7?
Yeah, 10-second there.
Oh,
Yeah,
there is
there it
One
is.
last guy, Greg, to shout out, bro. We got to give love to DRS Maestro, man. He started his own league. He does so much for us, too, bro.
Oh
Love the
no!
Maestro, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hey, guys, who's that sending it?
Who readied up?
Hey, who readied up? Who readied up?
Rasta's battling Goatley here. Little scrap for no points for now. We're still going to enjoy it. Rasta getting ahead there through Les Calmes, I believe it's called. Need to refresh myself on the corner names.
Greg, any temptation to race in these Mushroom Cup races? Like, especially the nights where you're kind of around like this, or not really?
A little bit, yeah. This night actually I wasn't anticipating. I got home a little earlier than I thought I would, but yeah, I'll definitely be back. It's just sometimes some other things are going on as well.
Of course, bro. Of course.
I will always miss the Mushroom Cup. Mondays and Thursdays. It's every time. Oh my goodness, I can't even get my words out because Goalie there was off the track in the back of the shot there. But every Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, same time, for years now. What is this? The 5th game we've been doing it on. It's not going to stop anytime soon. Looks like Goatley just drifting the Aston Martin just a little bit for some style points in P15. Penalty as well over his name. And again, Kaname just can't really get the run that he might be able to get if the DRS was open. But he is getting a little bit closer than he was earlier to beat Tom. Draco's just having a solid race here. Haven't mentioned him much because he hasn't been making any mistakes. He's just been staying in P4. Same thing with Sawa as well in P3.
Goalie's my favorite driver, bro. I've been on record of saying it. If I was fast, that's how I would be, you know? I don't know if that's a compliment to him, but...
He had some issue there. He's now last place, and I think he spun through Eau Rouge, or maybe he was just trying to drift the car.
Don't matter. He's here full-time next season. He's my man. I love Goalie. No, it's always exciting with a Goalie race, bro.
Speaking of exciting, we have Hemi getting close to Limitless Draco here. We saw them come together earlier. Looks like Goatley has spun. And I think his race might be over. Might be retiring pretty soon. Hopefully, let's see if his car is damaged. His car is damaged, so tough for him. And sorry, folks, we missed the one overtake. The one important overtake, we missed it. But it was Kaname getting by B-Tom. Oh my goodness. I was watching Goatley instead. But look at this now. Kaname finally gets the move done. Looking forward to it for the whole race. 15th lap now underway. A battle is just brewing here. Damn it, I'm pissed. I missed that one. Where was it, B-Tom? Tell us.
End of sector 2, just lost the back end onto the gravel.
Okay, so it was a mistake and Kaname went through. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So now we'll see how B-Tom can do in the dirty air. We saw Kaname do a very good job with Mac T, I believe it was, around Spain. Managing the battery, holding on to that clean air the entire time. We'll see what B-Tom can do here. And Hemi also close to Draco still, but not close enough. Same thing with Shry on the back of Chenzo. Justin Schrei just lost a little bit of time there, as did Guapo behind Spenny. Overtakes very, very difficult right now. Hemi's been stuck in P5 for the whole race. I feel like he has a little bit more pace than Draco does, but he just can't get the car where he needs to get it at the right time. And speaking of the right time, looks like now B-Tom is lining something up here. Just behind Kaname. Up the hill. Battery now on the overtake mode. Kaname, of course, doing the same. Who has the better straight line speed? Looks like B-Tom's getting a little bit of a slipstream, but Kaname has the inside. And as long as he holds that, it's going to be hard for B-Tom to get through. He just kind of parks the bus and holds on to the race lead. But yeah, no one really able to change their position. Everyone's kind of been the same place since the start, barring a few mistakes and penalties, of course, which are racking up now because Rasta has a 3-second of his own, which is definitely going to hamper his progress of his comeback. And Goatley has retired as we thought he would earlier. So now there are only 16 drivers. B-Tom just making Kaname move a little bit there, and there's a little bit of contact, and they're going to the pits. What happened there?
I didn't know he was.
What was he? He's trying to go in the pit lane. That's interesting because it's still raining.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Whose fault was that? Was Kaname trying to cross the solid?
No, it's just miscommunication.
Or
Kaname was on the outside,
guys,
turning to the inside.
Poor contact model.
And then, so he was trying to go into the...
Every time.
That was weird. That was weird, man.
Poor coding, poor contact model. I'm like, fuck, I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah,
maybe the tire wear is getting to him, but...
pull a dummy.
Dude, I saw B-Tom fuck like
the
whole
deep
steward's
and then he
office.
tried to enter the pits, so I'm guessing like he was going to pit regardless.
I think he was trying to cross the solid line though, bro.
Yeah, it was just weird.
Either way,
I was setting up the switchback on the exit of
so that's unfortunate for Kaname, I think.
And someone reported B-Tom, and B-Tom's like, man, I was just taking the esports line, and they didn't know what to say. Didn't know what to say.
So, okay, this is interesting. So, Sawa took the lead there. I didn't even see that. So Sawa's in the lead out of nowhere.
Safety car.
And
safety car.
The safety car has been caught, so he's not going to pit. The only person that did is Kaname, and I don't think anyone else will unless they're maybe towards the back.
By the way, folks, I know I fucking give B-Tom a hard time, but he's not like dirty or any of that shit. I just like to rag on him because no one else will, you know.
That was unexpected though, because I thought for sure the drivers were going to go to the end there, and Kaname's actually quite lucky that the safety car came out for some other reason. I think it was Adriami retiring.
Really?
That was weird. That was like a whirlwind. I did not.
Kind of cool though.
Comprehend that sequence.
Greg, can you put up the tire life just for a second, or are they all the same?
Oh yeah. I guess that's relevant now. So the only people that stopped are Kaname and back, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Everyone else on 10 lap old tires. That's quite a distance around
Greg,
Spa.
You mind going to POV of the car just so we can see the rain, how hard it is, like for the drivers?
Yeah, for sure.
For reference,
Just wanted, yeah, that's just.
I've got 63% wear on the tires. So.
Want to see how
yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so Kaname, yeah, I think
they owe you, pussy.
He tried to get maybe the undercut or something going, and maybe foresaw that the tire wear would be an issue. But B-Tom has no choice. I think he has to go into the pit lane here. And will other drivers join him? They are. Sawa
Oh.
and Draco are staying out. That's going to be very tough for them. And that's going to really benefit Kaname, after all.
Wait,
Yeah, I
did
think he's won
Beaton
the
make a
race.
bad strategy call or something? Did he not pit till now?
No,
Like,
it's
what
because the
happened?
safety car got caught right
he couldn't
away.
Car
pit.
caught us.
Yeah,
Because
fair.
Spa has a short pit lane that
Okay.
cuts turn 1.
I was just wondering how he's back in P7.
Yeah, so it actually worked in Kaname's favor. That whole sequence was really kind of
Worked to
random.
Sawa and Draco's, no?
Nah, they're gonna get swallowed
I
up
can't see the
by
tires,
Konami.
so
It's like 10
Konami
laps.
has fresh entries, so
did you put the tires up, or did you already do it and I missed it?
I did it for a little bit.
Oh, I
He's
missed
got
it.
the
Sorry,
race
Greg.
won.
Don't worry about
The
me.
only
Don't worry about
people that didn't pit are Sawa and Draco
it.
now.
Got it. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg.
And I think Kaname just has to be careful to get through them. And once he does that, B-Tom is going to have to get through Illyrian and Rasta, who got to pit. This is the key difference. They got to pit because they were further back.
oh, they pit already.
Yes, they're on. Well, they're on one
okay.
lap old tires, but of course safety car. So that's going to make it difficult for B-Tom to pass them, and then also put the pressure on Kaname. So it's really up to Kaname here to take advantage of this opportunity. And Rasta as well. Look at Rasta. He does have a penalty, which is unfortunate. Imagine if he didn't have that. But still, either way, great comeback. Getting a little bit lucky with the safety car, but that's his choice that brought him here. Sometimes it is a good idea to be further back. It just works out that way.
It'd be nice if the Haas would catch up.
Yeah, it's K7, about 6 seconds or so away. Hopefully the race gets going here. We are getting close to the end.
Like, there's no way he's not catching the safety car.
There it is. So Sawa and Draco, this is going to be interesting. They obviously will have older tires, but you know, they still have to get past, and who knows what will happen behind them. Kaname has to be a little bit patient here, but of course he can't be too patient. But this is his opportunity, and particularly into turn 1, he's going to want to get something going here. Oh, looks like some miscommunication. Sawa sped up there, but he did slow down, and now Draco hit the back of him, and they're side by side. Kaname's right there. B-Tom takes advantage of the chaos,
What is he
and
doing?
there's Rasta and Illyrian getting caught, going 3 wide with B-Tom. B-Tom getting through now right behind Kaname. Dream restart for him. Kaname still not able to get through the older tires, and B-Tom now is going to be right there.
Oh my God!
Hemi 3 second. And Sawa trying to get in the lead as well as Kaname. But Kaname's got nowhere to go. He doesn't want to go 3 wide for now. Oh, and there's contact. There's contact. Sawa and Draco getting caught against one another. B-Tom somehow sneaks to the inside of Kaname, who gets caught out there. And Kaname now dropping positions. No.
Dude, we're
B-Tom
racing
has
by B-Tom,
snagged
bro.
this
we're
one.
racing by B-Tom. That's
He
what
was-
I said, bro. The ability to anticipate it before it happens, bro.
I did not expect things to go that way. My goodness, that was amazing.
B-Tom, the last couple of weeks has had some of the sexiest moves I've ever seen him do. A lot of them are just like avoiding shit, but like anticipating it, bro. Like the Imola one too. Crazy, bro. Cat-like reflexes by B-Tom.
Hemi trying to get through on Rasta. Both of them with the penalty. Oh, side
And
by
this guy's-
side. Into Stablo. This is always hard. Oh, they make it work. Rasta on the outside. Yeah, I think you're right. There might be some stewarding to do after this race is said and done. Oh,
Look at
it's
this move by Konami.
Kaname on the inside
Oh
of
my
Hemi.
God.
Kaname, though, goes deep, tries to rejoin ahead of Illyrian, who's caught briefly there on Rasta, this is absolute chaos. This race has really come alive with this last restart. Oh, and there's contact! Oh my goodness! Who was that? Was that DRS Maestro? I think DRS Maestro might have just punted Illyrian.
Draco got damaged.
Oh no. The steward's room is going to be on fire. Oh no, I'm not looking forward to that.
Steward. Just be like, guys, it's the last race of the season. Just chill.
Nothing matters.
That's what I would do.
B-Tom now trying to get the move done on Sawa, who's still in the lead. Doing very well here, but B-Tom has a little look, but the track just, of course, falls away. Does he have a move here to the inside? He's going to have to be aggressive. Sawa tries to maintain the line, but B-Tom has the grip, and now he is finally back into the lead. Kaname, his closest competition earlier, is down in P5 with Hemi still to pass on fresh tires, and then still Kaname has not managed to get by Sawa and Draco due to that moment he had earlier where he dropped several positions.
Hemi's going to have to make some moves here quick.
And now B-Tom's just flying off into the distance. 1.7 seconds and growing rapidly.
Hemi's behind. Draco's got wing damage, and of course Sawa and Draco on the older tires, so B-Tom made it happen quick, man.
That was insane.
I might get a penalty for
this guy's awareness is just...
Because Draco, I went deep, getting damage.
What I wanted to say, bro, B-Tom's doing all this shit with me and Greg yapping. Not, I'm more the yapper, but like, you know what I mean.
That's impressive. I would be so annoyed right now.
How impressive is that, bro? It's like wheel to wheel with 4 guys listening to me.
What's going on here? Kaname, Hemi getting a little stacked up. B-Tom mentioning there he might get a penalty. We'll see what that looks like. He said he was the cause of Draco's damage.
The Rouge one wasn't him, or the pit
Oh,
stop
and
one
Kaname getting aggressive on Hemi there. Through turn 1. Had to get it done because Hemi has the penalty.
The pit stop thing was a racing incident. Kaname's trying to
and the Rouge one too, bro.
Keep going. That didn't help.
If anything, it was
Oh,
him,
look at Chenzo with the run. Getting through on Hemi there.
Why a race from Chenzo?
Oh, and the gap just closes ahead of them because Draco has to brake, and now Chenzo has to back out there, down into P6. He was so close to getting a move done there. Just didn't work out in the end because Draco braked a little bit earlier than they did. And now Kaname finally gets through on Sawa into P2, but look at that, folks. 4.3 seconds to close. It is over as far as that's concerned, unless B-Tom makes a massive mistake, which he never really does. And then Hemi and Draco right now are literally inside of one another. Hemi gets through Draco.
Yay!
And yeah, as you mentioned, Bonchenzo just unfortunately stuck in P6 for the whole race, which is going to be P5, but hasn't been able to put his mark.
Bro. The right end plate gone, so I mean anyone behind him is going to be tough. Tom took advantage of that.
And then everyone from P8 and downward. Oh, and Shrai's off the track. He got in the gravel. He's just losing the car on the curb. He was doing a Tony Hawk grind there. Draco is out. What happened to him?
No!
I was watching Shrai, and now Draco's gone. This race has exploded in the last few laps here.
Pleasure having Draco in the Shroom Cup, man, honestly. Pleasure. Great guy. Great racer.
And now, T-Bone, I think it's going to be very close for this Constructors. Hemi's in P3, which gains him 15 points, which covers the gap. But then you have Jordan and Shrai just on the tail edge of the points. And now we're on the final lap.
Get up to P6, Greg, I believe.
Oh, right, because Rasta has... Yeah. Doesn't he have a penalty too? Let me see.
Yeah, Rasta, Jordan, and Maestro have penalties, bro. So Shrai's going to go to P6. So Ferrari might...
Oh, yeah, they're good. They're good then. Yeah, they're good. As long as they keep it together. Anyway, Sawa under pressure from Chenzo now on the older tires. They're going to be screaming by this point. Chenzo all over the back of the Williams. Sawa, though, blocks the inside. Chenzo's going to have to think about something else later down the line. Maybe save the battery for the final run to the chicane. B-Tom is well and clear. Kaname is well and clear, as well as Hemi. It's really Sawa and Chenzo are drivers to keep an eye on here. none of them with penalties, so this is all to play for. Sawa, though, has a lot more battery than Chenzo does, but he does lose the rear end, though, and now Chenzo has the run. Does he hold it around the outside? He does. Sawa's tires just giving up there, and Rasta getting through as well. Rasta, what a race. Unfortunate he has this penalty. But as we get used to seeing, it's going to be B-Tom crossing the line. Another win, but this one was definitely a lot more interesting towards the end there. Some very, very scary moments. Kaname put up a great fight, but just didn't work out for him through that crazy sequence. Hemi crosses the line for P3, which he might keep because Chenzo was just a little bit too far back, but Chenzo's going to be in P4. Justin Schreiber going all the way up to P5, as well as Jordan in P7. That title fight for the Constructors is over. Ferrari have done it. And then Rasta, what a comeback. I know there's been a lot of carnage. There's been a lot of cars that have not finished. But still, either way, getting into P6 from the very back of the grid, very good job, especially when it was raining like that. No one was really getting through there. And unfortunate for Sawa, just stayed out on the tires and I think paid for it. Does he have a puncture? He does. It might be just from spinning out on purpose, but his rear tire is destroyed. But either way, that one is in the books. Slow burner, but just absolutely coming alive there at the end with the older tires in front of the race leaders. Crazy race there. Interesting
Greg,
results.
quickly,
Go
do
ahead.
the results here. I was going to say, do the results here.
Yeah,
Danny Rick, you're in the voice party, my friend. One of my favorite
Danny
commentators
Rick's in
of all.
here.
Instant
Let's
reaction to
go.
the race, bro. I know you're watching. It's an honor to have you watching our races, bro. I used to watch your races and say I want a league like that. So, any reaction?
Very good.
Thank you, Danny. You're the man, bro. And everyone go support PRL, man. You can message me or some of the other guys for sure. Some of your favorite racers will be in there, man. So shout out to Danny. PRL. Greg, you got this from here, bro. Sorry. And we're just
All
gonna.
right.
I invited everyone for you. I invited everyone for you.
All right, perfect. I will say I do have to go a little bit here, so I'm going to be a little bit quicker. Maybe just
Yeah.
one question per driver here, if that's all right.
So I just at the finale, I invite everyone so we all wave together. It's like SNL when it ends, you know. Everyone stands there waving.
So it's B-Tom taking the win over Kaname, Hemi in P3, penalty not making the difference in the end. Chenzo behind him in his final race into P4, which is still a great result considering this grid. Justin in P5 taking advantage of the penalties. Rasta coming back from last place to P6. Jordan as well getting solid points. Maestro, I think, got 8th there. Overall, crazy end to that race. So, who are we gonna start? Who are we gonna start with here? We have, let's see. Okay, Hemi Chenzo. Let's start with Chenzo. Chenzo's here. Chenzo, it's your final race for the Mushroom Cup. I mean, what else do I ask you? How does it feel to say that and know that? And how did that race go tonight for you?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a bittersweet feeling, you know, because especially because this was the first league I ever joined, but at the same time, it's kind of like the right time, you know, and
Who's chopping onions?
I think I think it's also good to let other drivers, you know, get the chance to be a full-time driver. And that way the league continues to develop as well. But, you know, I'm not completely gone. Still racing in the Lightning Cup. It's just unfortunately, given the circumstances, I can't race here anymore. But yeah, and that was a crazy race, man. I was mostly defending from Shry, basically
I couldn't overtake
90% of the race.
I really couldn't overtake.
And at the end, it just got really hectic with people on old tires and the safety car coming out and benefiting. What was it, like P8 and behind, and everyone else in front had to, I guess, take the slower pit stop, if you know what I mean, because we had to take the safety car. We couldn't go around it. But yeah, very hectic, very, I guess, characteristic of the Mushroom Cup. It was a lot of fun. and I enjoyed it.
Very good, Chenzo. Well,
Can I
like
say
we
something
said
quickly?
earlier. Oh yeah, go ahead, T-Bone. Of course. Yeah.
Look, guys, I want to say, man, like, we all know how great Chenzo is and everything. You all know recently, for the majority of people, man, before most of these, like all these guys were here, we had Chenzo and we had Greg and we had Hemi, and they put the league on their backs. There, Chenzo, without those guys, we never had any credibility, and we wouldn't have any leverage to get anybody else, man. Before anyone wanted to race with us, Chenzo wanted to race with us, man. So I have nothing but gratitude to Chenzo, obviously Greg, Hemi, but without Chenzo, man, none of this exists. None of this exists. He does so much for us, commentary sometimes, and overall just a great human being. And I wish you nothing but the best, bro. And I'm happy that you're still around. So love, bro.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate
Love,
it.
bro.
Yeah. And real quick, before I go, I do want to say congrats to Shry on getting the championship. Very well deserved. Uh, yeah, man. He put
It
in the
was a
work
good
and
season,
won
dude.
the.
I mean, everyone
Yeah.
was kind of making me work for it, so I'll take it. Dude, I couldn't overtake you for the life of me, dude. I went so bad in the setup. I was way too high wing
All right.
compared to
Well,
everyone else around me.
but oh, go ahead, Chenzo, if you wanted to
Oh, I
respond.
was just
Go
gonna
ahead.
say, it just happens sometimes, but you were still there, gave yourself a chance to, be somewhere competitive the
I
whole
had to be
race.
there to make sure Jordan and I won the constructors
That
too,
was
so
that
I'll
was my
take
Oh,
next
that.
thing. I want to
congrats on the
congratulate.
constructors
Yeah.
as well. Yeah,
Um,
GG's.
big
So
shout out to
with
Jordan too,
that,
Wavy.
let's move to Shry now, and shout out to Jordan as well.
Yeah,
Shry,
Jordan. Yeah.
thoughts on the race, thoughts on the season, kind of same thing as Chenzo, and how does it feel with the title now in the bag?
This season was awesome. I mean, I love this new game. I think this new game has kind of made the racing a lot different in a lot of ways. Like I love the dirty air aspect of it. Like everyone's so close. Um, Especially this race. Like everyone was the direction of setups were so different for so many people, and I think I just went the wrong way with it. And I for the life of me, I could not overtake Chenzo. Like I
Yeah,
just didn't have straight line speed, and I was just on him and catch up, and I just couldn't do anything. So I mean, today's race was more about just like survival and just making sure that Jordan and I got the constructors as well, because Hemi was up there fighting for like a P5, I'm pretty sure. So pretty sure he got third or something, and then Jordan and I got like fifth and seventh. So it came down to the wire. I mean, Hemi definitely worked for it. I think Guapo made a few errors today, so I think if he was up there, it would have been a lot closer. Um,
yeah, yeah.
but it was a great season. I'm happy to be here, and there's going to be a lot more competition next season. So good luck to Soa and Goatley and all those guys that are going to be making me really work for it.
I'd
Perfect.
like to give a
Well,
shout out to Sawa too, man.
Yeah,
P2 in the
Soa
title fight,
is fucking
brilliant
awesome,
season
dude.
and a class act. He's a class act. This guy.
Yeah.
Big
all
shout out.
right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Shry.
Yeah,
Congratulations as well once more.
appreciate it.
Let's move to
Maestro.
Tom or Maestro. Okay, let's go to
At least
Maestro.
give the
Sure.
Maestro a quick
Maestro,
minute,
are you there?
What's up, man?
Hello.
I'm here. I'm
Let him
here.
plug his league.
So, how'd the race go for you tonight? Thoughts on the wet conditions? Was it hard to
Siri,
overtake?
why'd you let me buy on the safety car restart?
Who, me?
Yo, you guys can do that part
Oh,
after, but
okay. No, nah. I mean, for me, the race was tough.
Yeah,
Like
I didn't
at
have a
every
straight line
restart,
speed.
somebody was giving
Yeah,
me wing damage. So like, I
yeah.
was just
maybe you're
slow the
giving
whole.
yourself wing damage,
Not,
Okay, okay.
Maestro.
nah, nah, nah,
I'm
nah, nah, nah.
kidding.
You can't say that,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay, answer Greg's question though.
Hopefully, you were looking at Adriami's passing when he was racing against me. But anyways,
I
yeah,
don't
it
watch the
was
guys in P18, dude. Okay,
It's
we're
this
good.
season now. Yeah, that's fine.
exactly. But you always race there though.
I love, bro.
Anyways,
I love. What the? What did he
um,
say?
Sure, the
it was a
counter's
fun
out.
race. It was a fun
Yeah.
race. I mean a little boring at the
Yeah.
start, but then when the safety car came out, I boxed and then I pushed on the lap after that, and then found myself in like P7, I think. And then from there, I don't know what was going on. I was locking up a lot, and yeah, I caused a lot of things. I know. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of reports in there.
I'm not looking forward to that. Not gonna lie.
I missed the last race of the season, so I don't know how what people are gonna gain from it. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I think we'll like have to like the penalty points. Honestly, haven't really. There's been none of them because the driving's been very clean. So
Yeah, it's been pretty
even
clean.
resetting them wouldn't change much. But awesome race, Maestro. Got points in
One
the end
quick thing
there.
about the Maestro, bro. Guys, go support Maestro, his league. He's a great league on Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. He does it really well, and yeah, go follow him on the socials. So love for the Maestro.
All right. Oh my goodness, there's so many drivers in
You don't
here.
have
This
to, dude. You
is
don't have to go to everyone. Don't
absolute
worry.
carnage. Let's go to the top two for most of the
Go
race.
to
Let's
Hemi.
start.
Go to
Let's
Hemi
start with
quickly.
Kaname. I'm gonna go to Kaname first.
No Hemi?
Well, is Hemi? Hemi's in
Yeah,
here.
Hemi's
Oh my
here. We
goodness.
gotta give Hemi a little love, bro.
Okay, fine. We'll go to Hemi first. Hemi, are you there?
Yes. Hi.
How was your race? How are you doing?
It was fine. Wheel came apart on the last 4 laps. I managed to keep P3, and that's it. I don't know. Wet's garbage in this game, so I don't know what else to say.
Ooh.
T-Bone
Greg,
thoughts?
I got a comment for Hemi. Man, the same shit I said to Chenzo. Hemi was like the guy who carried our league through all this shit, bro. So Hemi's a brother to us. And I'll say it again. I've said it before on record, bro. Hemi, if I had one guy race for my life, that's the dude I'm picking. If I know he's preparing and shit, like I'm taking
Dude,
Hemi, bro.
B-Tom
That's
was
how
an
high I feel
entire
about Hemi.
second and a half faster than me on lap per average in the race. You can't overlook facts with just pride. Go with it, man,
I'm saying if you
please.
sat there and prepared, whatever. Either way.
All right.
Either way. Shout out to Hemi,
Shout
man.
out to
He's a
Hemi.
man. Yeah,
Mushroom Cup legend. Okay,
legend.
let's go to Kaname. Kaname,
Yeah, I'm here.
how was the race for you, my brother? How's it going?
Um, it was pretty fun. Managed to get some decent practice for a race I'm having in the next few weeks. But either way though, the pace was really well. I had an incident when I was trying to pit. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, that was
I
interesting.
was, yeah, I went like to the inside to like I don't know what, that doesn't mean I'm going to pit, but I like went for the inside just so I can like maybe he knows I'm gonna pit, but he sent it and we kind of collided and I got pretty lucky though. Safety car came out like as soon as I spun. Um, and I went to the pits and I managed to put on new inters and they couldn't pit because the safety car was already out, so they had to
Yeah.
like he had to do a whole other lap, and I managed to be like what P3 I think. But yeah, it was I didn't on the safety car restart. It was just crazy. I managed to go wide a little bit. I lost like 4 positions, went all the way down to like P8. Climbed back up to P2 somehow. A lot of stuff happened. I don't know how I survived. There was a lot of carnage. A lot of wings broken. Everybody just dive bombing, myself included. But no, yeah, it was a very fun race. At the first stint, I'm not gonna lie, I did everything I could to just pass somebody, just couldn't. Dirty air was horrible. Um, it was really hard to overtake. He did well with with defending as well, but man, I even dive bombed him a few times and it still didn't work. So like I don't know. It was But either way though, I'm proud of with my pace. I mean, he was like 5/10 in front of me in quali, so like that was just kind of scary. But of course, with the rain, it equals it out a little bit. But yeah, no, it was a really fun race. Tire was also really high. I think it was like I was looking. I think it was like lap 14, and then I was averaging like 8% a lap. And that's why I realized where like yo I needed to pit because I'm not gonna make it. You know, I was
Okay.
doing the calculations in my head, and you know, it was it, I wasn't gonna make it, that's for sure. I mean, you seen the two guys that stayed out, even with the 2 laps of the safety car, they still didn't make it. So I mean,
Yeah.
it was a crazy one. It was a crazy race. I've never had a race like that, so that was fun.
Quick
Yeah, it
comment on
was just like a
Konami,
slow
bro.
burner, and then it just absolutely kicked off with the safety car and everything. So
Exactly,
awesome.
exactly.
Go ahead, T-Bone.
Yeah.
I just want to thank Konami for racing in our leagues too, bro. This guy's so fucking good. One of the most brilliant, like spatial awareness, racecraft, pace guys, and great guy too, man. So Konami, bro, much love to you, bro. Always.
Thanks,
We're
bro.
lucky to have you, dude. We're lucky to have you.
That was also like one of the best answers I think I've ever heard. Someone recapping the race. There's about 10 questions I could have asked, and he answered all of
He
them.
likes the interviews, dude. Yo, the last couple
Yeah.
since he went to cross dressing, I haven't been inviting him, and I get messages. Yo, I'm free for an interview. I'm free for an interview.
There
But
you
like,
go.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
I
he
like him.
cared about it, bro. He's like
Nice.
a reserve
I
guy.
That's
do
good.
them. I do them a lot in a league called SFR.
Yeah,
And I've always liked them. I always liked doing the interviews.
you're great.
And yeah, I like it. You know, I like it.
I respect that. I didn't know
Perfect.
you liked it so much, bro. Yeah. Shout out Konami though.
All right, let's
Appreciate
go
you.
to the race winner. He's been with us the whole time.
Quickly, can we
He's
just
here
give a
now.
quick message to Sawa? This because it's later for him. Just quickly,
Oh, okay.
Sawa, congrats on a
Okay.
great season, bro. We
Dude,
have
there's
to give
so many
Sawa
drivers
flowers.
in here. I don't know
No,
who
I
to.
know, because I invite everyone for the season finale. Sawa, much love to you for that P2. Much love to Jordan
Oh
on the
my
constructors
God.
win and his work too. Wilson Rasta, you're brilliant. And
Oh,
yeah,
Rasta,
Greg,
we missed Rasta.
you can go to B-Tom now. K7 too, bro. Thank you so much, bro. We'll see you next season.
All right, B-Tom. So you're with us the whole race. We heard your comments at parts, but obviously came down to that moment when the guys stayed out on the tires ahead of you. So how did that exactly play out for you? And yeah, that was kind of the key moment. So talk me through that.
Yeah, so Konami kind of touched on it already. I think it was lap 16. He was trying to enter the pits, and I had no idea. I thought he just went deep, and I was trying to set up the switchback. So I was expecting him to turn left for the final corner, but he turned right for the pit entry. So
Oh my god. You know,
Next
it's fair,
level,
though.
next level
Yeah.
racing.
I thought we were cooked, but
Yeah, I thought
thankfully
I was
we
cooked.
unhooked.
I was in the
Yeah,
wall. I almost hit the wall. I was on the grass. I was like, dude,
yeah,
please stop.
that was insane. So yeah, and then the safety car came out, so it ended up working out pretty well for him, all things considered. And because we caught the safety car, we had to sit behind and then pit the following lap. So yeah, I dropped behind. Uh, was it Illyrian and someone else?
Rasta.
Yeah, Illyrian and Rasta, and they both pit under the safety car as well. So yeah, somehow got them on the restart. I just don't think they were particularly strong out of the final corner and running up to the line. So yeah, we all kind of got tangled there. Similar thing, just like wheel hooking, which is quite weird on this game. But yeah, after that, an opportunity opened up in Sector 2 with Dawa Limitless going side by side, and then Konami getting slightly put off by their battle. And then from there, it's just about trying to keep it clean while getting past those two guys, because their tires would have been pretty poor by comparison. So
Hey Tom, over
yeah.
here, over here. How come last night when I hit you or I hit you in Saudi, I said poor contact model, I said wheel lock, and it's not acceptable when I say it.
Well, the thing is, like, sometimes like he cooks like tire face to tire face, and that's all it takes.
Bro, I'm just rubbing, like,
So
come on, dude, it's a physical game.
yeah, it's just one of those things. Normally, like
Yeah, I
in real
get it.
life, if you touch tire face to tire face, it's fine. But yeah,
Bro,
in
I'm
this
just
game, it could
busting
be
you. I'm
death
busting your
sentence.
chops. I'm busting your
Yeah,
chops.
yeah.
I hit you on purpose.
right.
Anyways, any final question here for B-Tom, or should I just say B-Tom, same thing I told everyone else, bro, but you've been here for 5 or 6 years. I don't even know what you say about this guy, man. He's like the cornerstone
No,
of all
we
these
got
leagues.
nothing
So
left to say,
nothing
unfortunately.
left to say. The results and the numbers speak for themselves. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Much love to B-Tom. Every league is fortunate to have this guy, and I think sometimes we might take it for granted that this guy's just willing to race, but I don't, man. I really don't. So congrats to B-Tom. Shout out to him. Great guy too.
All right, perfect. Finally, we're gonna finish things off with Sawa, who's been waiting patiently. And now we're finally gonna speak to him. Sawa, first of all, I want to ask you what it was like to get absolutely hunted down on those old tires. And I wasn't entirely sure. Second part of my question is, did you get a puncture at the end there? Okay. Yeah, that's always such a bad feeling when everyone else is on the fresh tires. But you did very well, I have to say. You lasted very long up there. And then I also just wanted to ask you thoughts on the season overall. Obviously, things didn't go your way at the last couple races, but I thought you did a really good job this season, and I think you're more than capable of getting right back in that fight for next season. So, thoughts overall? As are we, man. So, all right, that's been all the
About
drivers.
Sawa too, bro. When he
Shout out to
joined our league,
Sawa.
it brought us a lot of credibility, man. He's a guy that we kind of targeted along with Spenny, Cam, just to get in our league, Draco. And when Sawa joined us, bro, it added a lot to us because people know how good this guy is. Sawa, nothing but love to you, my man. Love, bro, love.
All right, T-Bone. Final thoughts on the evening.
Again, shout out to is Jordan in here too, bro?
He
Jordan
was,
2.v.
but not anymore.
He was okay. I just want to say, man, as always, Greg's like fuck it. His Greg's wife already went to bed, so he's already
Oh,
like fuck.
I'm getting some
Um,
shit.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone again, guys. I can't name individuals because it'll take a long time, but everyone is fucking fantastic. The whole community is always showing up, racing, not for me, but for each other, just having a great time. Greg, Jordan, BXT, DRS Maestro, like another one, anyone behind the scenes stratting. I can't go through it all, but much love to everyone. And thank you so much to Mr. Greg Jennings, man.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Bone, for having me, and that's gonna be it for this season and for tonight. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye on season two. We'll see who comes out on top. First race is, of course, coming up before you know it on Monday. I forgot the track, T-Bone. Do you remember what the track is? I forgot. But either way, we'll announce it on the Discord. It'll be a good time as always in the Mushroom Cup. But otherwise, that's been it for the broadcast for now, and we're looking forward to the next race as always. So shout out to everyone watching, shout out to all the drivers, and shout out to T-Bone as well for putting everything together as always. Thank you, everyone. Have a good rest of your evening.